Getting ready for the third heat. I will echo August. You got Frank the Tank Brooks down there. Showman as always.
A crowd favorite.
Lane 2, we have
Andrew Cifelli, complete with big beard this year.
Yep. As we all know, beards add 20% to all lifts.
And sexuality. Andrew Cifelli, Sam Leahy, and Pete Edged, owner of CrossFit Fury out in Goodyear. I think we're going to live up to the hype in this heat, Derek. I think we're going to see some pretty competitive times here.
These are.
Everybody's ready. We might as well get this party started. 10 seconds.
The countdown has begun.
3, 2, 1, go.
And we're rolling.
I remember Pete Edgett being at one of the first CrossFit events I ever attended 4 years ago or so, up in Flagstaff, and he's been a fixture in the Valley for quite some time.
Absolutely. Was he friendly to you, or was he an asshole?
I didn't actually interact with him, so I'll give him a 0 for now.
Gotcha. Pete's definitely one of the good guys here in the Valley. As I said, done a lot of work with him out at his gym in Fury. Great guy.
Frank already heading back to the bar.
Hey, we're at 35 seconds, and these guys have blown through this already.
Picking up that 455 without much problem.
Boy, fantastic. Gymnastics ring muscle-ups from a bunch of guys who can deadlift 455, just walking around, and power clean 250 for 3 without even thinking about it.
Yeah. And still able to pull muscle-ups without...
And still able to pull muscle-ups.
All right.
Looks like we are rolling. 3 of our 4 guys have gone on to their next round of handstand push-ups. Frank is down there having a hard time with the gymnastics muscle-ups.
Pete looks like he's got about 10, 15 seconds on the rest of the competitors right now.
Yeah, Frank is going to have a hard time with those. As I said, I know Frank. I've trained with him personally and competed with him. He basically works almost full-time Olympic lifting. So this is not really something that he puts a lot of time into. These other guys are more CrossFit / strength competitor types. So muscle-ups are probably something that they work on a lot more.
Yeah, if you're a thick, well-built power lifter, anything like inverted, anything on the rings, anything on the bars, just not going to be in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's not well suited to you. Looks like we are at 218 right now. Getting pretty close. That would be Andrew Cifelli. 223.
Wow. Coming from behind to close it out.
Leahy. Pete Edgett is going to come up with 238.
See, that shows you what consistency can do. Like, even coming from behind, both of them closing out early.
Absolutely. Yeah, when you've got an event that's designed to last 2.5 to 3 minutes, you've got to be good for 2.5 to 3 minutes. Can't be good for 35 seconds.
Frank's still got plenty of time. He can still close this out.
Absolutely.
And there's one.
Got that muscle up, and he's psyching himself up for the last one. right, Frank is he's going to keep fighting this thing all the way, boy. I'll tell you that. He will be the last competitor in this heat. Immediately after this heat, we will have the final one with the Everett, Lazari, Nichols, and Muhammad. If he can make it through this muscle up, he has a good shot at finishing this thing, obviously. This is clearly the rough part for him. The crowd is behind him.
Almost there, a little more turnover. I'd like to talk for a second about Sam and Andrew really keeping the consistency. And even though they were falling behind a little in the beginning, if you can hold that consistency, this just shows you can really close those gaps in a longer workout. And this isn't that long, but if you're pushing out volume like they're pushing out today, you got to be consistent through the whole thing, like you were saying.
Absolutely. That clock's going to keep ticking. Your skill level's got to stay at the same level.
All right. Frank's setting up again. Let's see how he can do. Come on. Got one more to go, and he can move on. Big swing. And he locks it out.
There we go. Very thrilling for the crowd. Nothing like waiting 20 minutes for Frank Brooks to complete a muscle up.
He was just building dramatic tension. He knows how to be a showman.
He's a showman.
2, 3, 4.
Well done. Well done.
5:48 for Frank. He got it done. A lot of people would have given in, but not that guy. Great heart.
Good fight from Frank.